Hi everyone, let's go over my bullish and bearish Elliott wave scenarios on Bitcoin, starting with the bullish scenario where your low is in and we are looking for impulsive continuation to the upside. In this scenario, we have a finished wave 1 and an expanding flat in wave 2, looking for continuation up in a wave 3. What lowers the probabilities of this scenario, however, is the 1.618 Fibonacci taken from the start to the end of your wave A. The 1.618 is a rare target for an expanding flat wave B, which lowers the probabilities that this move towards the downside is a wave C. It increases the probabilities that this move towards the downside is a wave A or a wave 1, which in turn increases the probabilities to still look for lower prices and take out the invalidation of this scenario being the low at 64K. This means that we also want to consider scenarios where we are looking towards the downside. Here we have an unfinished diagonal, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we look for a zigzag to the downside in a wave 5. A 5 wave A, 3 wave B, and a 5 wave C towards the downside. In this case, we want to count an impulse 5-wave structure ending somewhere in the common target area here for your wave C, taken from the start to the end of A to the end of wave B, being the 1 to the 1.236 between 63.4K and 62.4K. This area is in confluence with my blue support box here for some additional support between 62.6K and 63.2K. After wave 5, we are then looking for signs of strength and a bounce towards the upside. There is two invalidations of this scenario. If price would move towards the upside without taking the low, touching 67.2K, taking the high of this wave 4, it invalidates this scenario. And if price moves to the downside but hits the 1-to-1 trend-based fib extension taken from the start to the end of 3 to the end of wave 4, it also invalidates this leading diagonal scenario, as a wave 5 is not allowed to be longer than wave 3. The second scenario is that we have a finished diagonal and we're now looking for a flat structure towards the upside. This scenario was a scenario I covered in the live stream and is also a scenario that Papa and Semith posted in Discord, and I think it's a great idea, where we have a 3-wave A towards the upside that is preferably finished, looking for a zigzag to the downside in a wave B, which is the most common structure inside a wave B, towards the common target area for a wave B, which is the 1.236 to the 1.38 Fibonacci taken from the low to the high of wave A, giving you a target between 63.4K and 63K, and then we want to see an impulsive move towards the upside in a wave C to take out the high of wave A as a minimum, but the most common target for your wave C is the blue box here between 67K and 68.6K, with the 2.618 being a less common target for C. It's an extension target at 69.4K. Also here we have some confluence with the support or resistance boxes. First of all, the target area for B has confluence with the higher end of the blue box, as you can see, and for this wave C towards the upside, the lower 1.618 has confluence with this blue resistance box, 66.6K to 67.1K, and the 2.618 in confluence with this blue box here between 69.1K and 69.7K. After this wave C, we are then looking for a retracement towards the downside once again. In both of these scenarios where we are looking for price to take out this low, it is important to be aware of resistance areas. The first area of resistance towards the upside is this small 15-minute order block sitting between 65.3K and 65.5K, and just above we have the value area high of this range in confluence with the golden pocket taken from the high to the low between 65.7K and 65.8K. And if we then finally look at the probabilities of the different scenarios, then on the 1-hour time frame, the probabilities at the moment are higher to look for price to take out this low, either for a wave B or a diagonal wave 5. On the number 2 spot, we have continuation to the upside, but that will only increase in probabilities if price can take out this high before taking out this low. If price moves towards the downside, it will be important to look for some proof of support at the support box that we have over here. If there are signs of strength, this can provide an interesting move towards the upside to then look for the resistance areas. I hope that this video was helpful or valuable to you. Please check out the brand new complete Elliott Waves Guide playlist I've made that shows you all you need to know about Elliott Waves. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'd like to see you at the next one. Bye bye.